Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk Thinker, right out here in the lab. Oh, what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Put the message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. Numbers is good. I hope it's working out for you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. That's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. That all right thinkers know thyself. My job is to give you the information and the tools you need to make that possible. So let's go. Know thyself, rhetorical question, but I ask it because you should have the answer for yourself. You're a right thinker. I need you to know yourself. So let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. Enter my app. Be true. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Now we're going to deal with the title, Right Thinkers. Let's talk about this will be a good one. How to approach a spiritual preceptor, aka sage. So, how do you approach me? Let me help you out with that. It's not a big problem, but you need to understand. And these are some stuff I'm gonna read through. I'm gonna cut through the fluff. It's a lot of fluff, but I ain't got time for all that nonsense. There's a bunch of jibber jabber. How you supposed to treat the preceptor? No, I'm not beat for all that. So I just want to get you the meat and potatoes. Okay, let's go. How to approach a spiritual preceptor. Now, there are many orders of priests and priestesses, but a sabbat is the imparter of the mysteries to the initiates. My job is to give you information. I'm leading you to your higher self, aka God. This is a special personality. I take it serious. Is someone who has what? Achieved divine consciousness, spiritual enlightenment, mastery of self knowledge, which is the goal of all spiritual efforts. If you don't want to know you, if you ain't trying to find God in you, I can't help you because that's what I'm trying to get you to do. So if that ain't what your intentions are, you're at the wrong place. Don't go to a meeting and think it's one thing and sit there through the whole meeting and forget, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna let you know before we get started. If that ain't what you're here for, you can leave. Okay? So you tune into me, you tune in to get information that you can use to help you be your best self. Let's go. Someone who have achieved divine consciousness, which is those personalities, which is what have chosen to maintain the initiatic tradition and instruct new aspirants who will become what initiates and eventually priests and priestesses as well as preceptors. My job is to teach someone behind me. Somebody taught me, I got it, use it, perfected it. Now I'm gonna give it to somebody else. That's the chain of knowledge. You keep it going. That's tradition. Okay? I'm holding tradition and gaining insight into who you are and how to approach them is a paramount importance. Why? In achieving your higher goals of spiritual development. You want somebody to help you become your best self. I'm your man. Don't practice. Don't worry about it. You may begin by what? This is a start. Reading the books of those personalities. I got a bunch of them, but I follow Muata Ashby. He got over almost 100 books, and I got pretty much all of them. So Find somebody. If you're gonna pick a horse, you check it out, you get all you could, and put the house on it. Let it ride. And if you got a bad horse, you picked it. Don't blame the horse for being bad. You picked it. So understand that. If you got a teacher and you don't think he's good, okay, now teacher, move on. Don't rag on him. Don't this, that nonsense. Okay, here we go. Now, watch this. You may begin reading. Okay, the person. No. Okay, here you go. Where we at? Mm, You may begin by reading the books of the personality so that to have a partial communion with their minds. And then you will want to what? Meet them in person in order to what? Truly understand what you have read. I teach the personality, laid back, cool dude, nothing but respect for him. One day that'll happen. But I'm taking what he gave me and doing what I need to do with it. I did that. Now, therefore, watch this. There are many people who what? Who do their own research. I'm one of them. And but watch this. And believe they have what? Discovered the mysteries. You gotta watch these kind of guys. They get a little bit of something and they off to the races. Watch this. They believe they discovered the mysteries and thus what? They go around teaching others and sometimes what? Even starting their own religions. But in the end, they lack what? Authenticity. Emerges in a form of what? Egoism. Them self-serving guys, unrighteousness. They become egoistic, they become unrighteous, and they have inability to what? Handle crisis. And their inability to what? Resist worldly temptation. Here's the problem right here. That problem. You can be as smart and astute, but if you can't control your lower nature, if you can't fight off that desire to do what's wrong and you know it, you will not succeed in growing spiritually. You have to have discipline. And without being able to fight on temptation, you won't make it. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people fail. And watch this. And with your inability to show others the path to what? Spiritual realization beyond your slogans, your exuberant ranting, or emotional appeals. All that hoop and holler jumping around there, I don't do none of that. I don't sing, I don't dance, I don't shout. I don't lay hands. I don't do none of that. It's okay. So I have no use for none of them antics. Those are what, get everybody in that mood. Churches with the organ and playing the music, the drummer, all that. Yeah, they get everybody out amped up. But music is cool. Like, no problem with that in the right context. Moving on. You got many, here we go. Many preachers, watch this, use exciting methods to talk about the scripture and may even sound authentic. But the excitement soon what? Dies down and what? The aspirant is left without a valuable understanding or path to follow. Go to church, everybody jump around, you pay a little money, get your little message, and that's it. Uh, Really? So yeah, it falls short when it comes to spiritually enlightening you. They give you a good story, they give you a good message, but it don't do the whole thing. Right? Then philosophy just covers everything. And watch this. Also, many here you go. This is the problem. You have many self-styled spiritual leaders are not interested in showing others a higher path. Why? Because then they would lose their what? Their source of income. They're just juicing you. They're keeping you stringing you along, so to speak. I ain't got time for that. I just want to teach you what you need to know, and you going about your business while I got other people to teach. I don't want you holding on to my coattail, sitting at my feet, learning. No, I ain't got time. I'm beat for none of that. I've been there, done that. I don't need a whole bunch of yes men and peons. I don't need none of that. I'm not beat for that. My ego don't say I want everybody to serve me. Yeah, I'm not that dude. Been there, done that. Don't have no need for it. And watch this. An authentic An authentic spiritual preceptor, sage, is not interested in developing a cult following, slaves, people servants, or keeping people at an ignorant level to just continually serve them. I'm not that dude. I want you to be your best self. Raise your conscious level. Be your best self. Come on up here where I am. Why? The air's fine up here. Ain't a whole bunch of people either. Ain't too crowded. So come on up. It's all good. But the idea is to let you know if you got one of them guys, I watch them on TV, I see it. Oh, today, Sunday, Sunday morning. Oh, it's about to go down. Why? They about to go to work. They about to do what they do to make that money. Bamboozle you, flip flam you, and get you feeling good to go in your pocket. Yeah, dig deep. Give me that money. Give me that money. See? So I'm giving you something you can live with. I don't need your money. Let's go. Now, I'm an authentic teacher, and I should be treated as what a precious resource. Why? Even more than millions of dollars in the bank. So you should respect me more than your money. Why? Your money can bring you a whole bunch of stuff, but it can't enlighten you. I can't. That's why. And because that person, watch this, will do what? Free you from, here you go, untold mysteries of your life over what? Many future lifetimes. And they will lead you to what? Enlightenment. That's my goal in this lifetime. I want you to enlighten yourself, to know God before you leave here. Why? Because you got to come back, if not, so that you can what? Truly enjoy whatever wealth that you accumulate, which is fine. You got a good job making it, no problem. But don't get caught up in that and forget about him. Even if you are poor. I ain't got no money, so I ain't here for the money. No, I don't do this to get paid. Will also, even if you're poor, watch this, you will also be what? Led to enjoyment. It ain't always about the money of life. Since the successful aspirants or right thinkers transcend all good or bad conditions in the world. I take life as it comes, good, bad, or indifferent. But what I can control, I do. What I can't, I leave it up to God and fall what He may. And if you're living right, not telling you fall in your favor. That's the difference. And you should always remember, approach your preceptor with what? Humility, respect, not insolently. As soon as an authentic teacher hears arrogance, the first time you come at me wrong, party's over. I got a few of them. Ask them. They'll tell you. When I hear arrogance, I sense conceit. I feel self-importance, vanity, snobbishness, etc. Nuh-uh. My lips will close, and the flow of my enlightened stream of the river of enlightenment will cease to flow towards you. Meaning, I will stop focusing my attention on giving you anything. If you don't respect me, you know I'm big on respect. That's from the street. But as a teacher, I'm even big on that. Why? I need to have your respect so I can do what I do to help you. Without that, it won't work. That's why. And watch this. Even if you're egoistically sought to attend my class, you will not understand or benefit anything or from my teachings. Got a bunch of students like that too. My dude, he would come to my class at the end. I got an hour-long class. He come the last 10, 15 minutes and want to control what's going on. You wasn't even here. You have no idea what's going on. Didn't learn nothing. Made me take his nonsense. Didn't teach me nothing. But it is what it is. But if you are a teacher, respect. Here we go, right here. Even if you are egoistically sought to attend my class, you will not understand. You won't benefit from my teaching. Why? Because you're egoistic. You think you're above that. But respect, humility, difference, and obedience are keys to what? Approaching a preceptor, aka sage. Without these, your relationship cannot exist. If I'm not getting respected, we got nothing. We ain't even gonna start this. Why? Ain't nothing I can do for you. For this reason, watch this. For this reason, you should what? Practice my girl, and get rid of what? The gross, overt impurities, which is what? Listen, anger, hatred, greed, jealousy, lust, envy, etc. Sound familiar? That's all Satanian qualities that's in your character that you control. Okay? In your personality, this is who you are. If you are these things, you're not a good person. You got to eradicate these things out of your character. That's your personality. If you're greedy, you're hateful, you're jealous, you just got a whole bunch of bad characters and you need to work on them. That's your problem. The preceptor, aka sage, will what? Will show you how to get rid of the more subtle, unconscious impurities of your spirit, or excuse me, of your character, personality, so that what? You may be able to progress in understanding the teachings. I will take the time out to break it down for you so that you would know what you need to do. That's my job. It's up to you to do it. I'm not a problem doing my job. Moving on. Okay, I got a little bit left. In the fourth level of my Ten Commandments, it says, you as an aspirant have faith in what? Your master's ability to lead you along the path of truth. If you don't trust me, you don't respect me, don't bother me. Don't waste your time. Don't waste our time because it won't go nowhere. Simple. Moving on. Also, listen, hear me. Never take the preceptor for granted. Never treat or refer to the preceptor as you would a friend. Why? Or a buddy. Or as just one of the guys. Don't do that. Why? Also, the preceptor is elevated in consciousness, but operating through what the physical body, and there will possibly be human occasional error. I'm human. We all are. So understand that. But that's not an excuse to do wrong or do something that I'm just human. I'm human. No, 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 that's an excuse. No, human means you're gonna make human errors in some things. That's understanding. You're gonna have occasional errors or faults in what areas outside of the teachers. I don't make mistakes with right there in the philosophy. That's the least of my concern. Outside that, yeah, you might catch me, fault me, but not when it comes to doing this or knowing this. I'm wrapping it up and taking it home again. Appreciate you. Now, in an ignorant, if you are ignorant aspirant, you would look at this with the idea that enlightenment means what? Absolute perfection in everything. And in this manner, dismiss the teacher as what? Consider me, if you see a flaw in my character, I'm inadequate. And thus, watch this, lose out on the benefits that would otherwise be derived from who? The association with the preceptor. Therefore, as an ordinary relationship, there should never be what? Gossiping about false or petty feebleness concepts which end in bad relationships. Why? Because you lost respect for the person who's supposed to give you what you come there for with your own egoistic, ignorant concepts. That's why you don't fault the teacher for being who he is. How about looking at yourself for not doing what you should do to get what you think he got for you, which is knowledge. Anything else? I'm not into your personal lifestyle. I'm not getting nothing to you. No, I ain't got time for that. I got another quick paragraph right here. So understand this. Ordinary friendships, here you go, based on egoism are burdened with egoistic desires and expectations. I don't expect anything from the people or my right thing students. Why? You set yourself up for failure. Trust me. A preceptor is not interested in fulfilling your egoistic desires, but rather in dispelling them. I'm trying to get you out of ego mode. I'm trying to get you to recognize the ego and show you how to conquer the ego. Okay? So, therefore, if you do not have the understanding as to what it is, the nature and the purpose of the initiatic affiliation, your relationship on this basis is doomed, and you will be the one leaving the relationship without transforming, without getting information, without growing and becoming enlightened yourself. So in that manner, you're your own worst enemy. Don't blame the preceptor for what you didn't do for yourself. Hope your lesson was clear. I got to go. I got more. I'll be back.